Hello, hello. If you guys want to see another update for my All the Books August, then stay tuned. Hi guys. Boy, it's been tough for me to get these videos done. And I do have my boys in the background cleaning the kitchen, so you may hear them, but if I don't get this video done, it's not gonna get done this week. So, I have just a couple more updates left for my All the Books August. And these are two books that I sort of use for something similar. This one gets used every single day, and this one gets used weekly. So let's talk about them. So this one here, you guys have seen a video for this one before. This is a Brahmin, I believe, I'm not sure if they call it a folio or a notebook, but it's a gorgeous, like, aubergine type color. And I use the A5 Hobonichi Cousin in the Avec version in this. I don't really think anything else thicker would fit because it's a fairly slim book. And with this one, I did actually have to have my hobo trimmed on the top and the bottom just slightly, and it's tough to tell because I literally just had so little taken out just so that it would actually fit inside here. So I actually use this one for my daily Bible lessons, and basically what I do, like this is an example of the weekly. So for my scripture verses, basically I do both an Old Testament and a New Testament, and I just kind of mark them out in the weekly. And then I don't always get to this, but if I do have time, I just kind of write in the daily a little bit of a reflection on what it was that I read about. And this has been really good for keeping me on track to get the Bible read in a year. My goal is to just continue to keep doing this year after year, and it's just an easy way for me to do it. It's a nice and slim book, and I really have been enjoying it for sure. The next one that is similar as far as what I'm using it for, this is, we'll talk about the book. This is actually a Van der Speck. This is Ostrich X, and this is in the color Tapestry Gray. So I will tell you, this is a little bit darker than I was anticipating. I think I was really thinking it was going to be more like the Lynn and be a slightly lighter gray. I've just been kind of dealing with it and, using it anyway. I have some samples coming in, and if I do happen to like the Lynn color better, I may end up having a Lynn made instead and selling this one. So just because it's a beautiful gray, but I really kind of had my heart set on a slightly lighter gray. So this is an Ostrich X on the outside, and it has a beautiful pattern. This is the B6 size. This was made with a 30 millimeter standard, obviously without the rings, and it has Hortensia on the inside. So you can see that Hortensia is a beautiful, like, bubblegum pink. So I do like it, but like I said, I really kind of wanted a lighter gray, and the tapestry ended up coming and being a lot more dark than I thought it was going to be. And it's pretty close to true to color. I'm kind of shooting this video at night, so that's pretty close right there. So pretty standard configuration on the inside for the standard, and then I have the big back pocket and just the standard pocket in the back. I did do the 2 pen loops. I've talked about this before. I don't recommend doing a pen loop on this side, and I'm gonna stick to my guns on that even with the new codex. And you know, a lot of people guessed it when I was kind of trying to tease what the big surprise was going to be with Vanderspec. I had been talking with Steve about talking with Petra, and we've been working really hard to convince her to do the B6 codex, so that, you know, because the stalogies are very popular, and we just thought it would be great for there to be an option in the codex line, and they did announce that this week, so I'm super excited about that, and I'm super glad that you guys can get your hands on it now too, and definitely more affordably too. So with this one, I actually use it for sermon notes, and I have an index. Basically, any of the sermons that I am listening to, I just kind of plug that in there and the topic that it's on. And then as I listen to the sermon, I literally just take notes. So going through a really super long series with John MacArthur right now, where he's going through Revelation and extension, and it's been great. So that's why you don't really see a whole lot on here, because this Revelation study has basically been almost like a year. And I've only been using this book for a handful of months, but so yeah, once a week, basically any of the sermons that I listen to, I just take notes and put that in here. And then in the back, which I'm not going to show you the actual ones, but I have, you know, a certain amount of space for people that I'm praying for, and it's just kind of nice to have that back there too for reference. So like I said, this one I use every single day, and then this one I'm using pretty much once a week. So these are some of the last covers that I have left to show you guys. I do have a couple other little things that I'm just going to lump together in one more video just to finish it out this week, so that you guys can see all of the books that I use, since it's all the books August, and just kind of get an idea of what I do with each and every one of them. So I really appreciate you guys sticking it out with me. I know it's been kind of a long haul with going through all of the different things that I use, and I know some people, their brains would definitely spin away if they used as many books as I do. But for me, it just works out really great having different things allocated to each book, and that's what works for me. So, you know, all of us are a little bit different, so just kind of do what works. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me over on Instagram, and I will see you all later. Bye.